Okay, let's clear RSEX1 with the high-end AFK easy strategy. I would directly do it on the challenge one. You can use the same strategy for the normal one. On challenge one, enemies' movement speed will be greatly increased. These are the operators we're going to use, basically Blades, Seria, second skill, Ifrit, and any other DPS. I will just use Mizuki because he's really good here. And rest of 8 slots up to you. You can bring whoever you want, because you have 8 deployment limit. Let's do this. Immediately deploy Seria on the right side of this furnace to keep it light. Then just wait for DP and deploy Blades. Hold on. Blades here, face on bottom side to charge the skill. If you have the module for her, good. If you don't have, just bring another DPS and help her. It's really simple. So no need to complain about not having module, because that only makes you a clown. Now, Ifrit here, face on right side. And in the end, deploy Mizuki, at least for me, here, because here is inside the furnace, face on right side. So inside the furnace, we'll be able to hit this furnace, being able to light it up. Lighting it up can slow down a bit these enemies going from bottom side. And as I said before, if you don't have a module for Blades, so Blades cannot kill enemies fast enough, you can just add a caster above Ifrit, face on bottom side, to help here, for example, Eya. Better if you don't deploy anyone outside of this furnace here, because else they will have a reduced attack speed, because they are chilled and sometimes frozen, unless you can light up these furnaces and keep them up. So you could deploy Mizuki on this tile here, face on top side, but before doing that you need to light up this one. You can use some operators to do that. Anyways, from now on you can just AFK till the end. And here we go. Really simple. Okay, let's clear RSEX2 with the high-end AFK easy strategy. I would directly do it on the challenge mode. You can use the same strategy for the normal one. And on the stage, these are the operators we're going to use. One cast is more than enough. Basically, Blades, Seria, Suzerain, and Eya. If you want, you can add another caster, only if you don't have the module for Blades. So, or low-level Blades, so she cannot kill all enemies in time. But anyways, immediately wait a bit and then deploy Seria here to keep this furnace on. Then wait for DP to deploy down Blades. As you can see on the left side, these enemies will move 1 block per time. You can just deploy Blades here, face on bottom side, and we don't need to light up the furnaces. Why? Because Blades has the talent, I don't know if you remember, which will give her resistance buff after she's on the field for 10 seconds, if I remember. No, 12 seconds. So now deploy Suzerain here, face on left side. Wait for DP. And Eya here, face on top side, that's all we need. So Eya will light up this one, and the Suzerain will keep the furnace on. And then we'll kill these 2 enemies on the back. And as you can see, Blades, after she got the resistance buff, she cannot be freezed. So she can basically just keep DPS here, and we don't need to keep this furnace on. So basically having 1 less operator. But you can still do that. Just use someone like from these 9 blocks. Hit this one to light it up, and then you just deploy a caster here, face on left side, to help Blades kill some enemies, for example. Anyways, now you can just AFK till the end. Okay, last 4 enemies. Let's wait for the 2 defenders to go inside the attack range of the furnace, so they will slowly reduce their resistance. And the blades just finished her job on left side. And here we go. Really simple. Let's clear RS EX3 with the high-end AFK easy strategy. I will directly do on challenge mode, you can use the same strategy for the normal one. Operators we're going to use are Ifrit, Suzerain, Nightingale, Blades and Hoshi. The rest of the slots you can bring whoever you want to make the stage easier. Now, first of all, immediately deploy Suzerain here, face on top side, to get control of the furnace. Then just wait a bit and deploy Blades here, face on left side. Now deploy Ifrit, so we need to wait a bit more. Okay, Ifrit here, face on right side. Then a Nightingale here, face on right side as well. So with the module you will be able to heal Blades. And in the end, just deploy. If you have also the module +1 blocker for Hoshi, will be really helpful. Hoshi here, face on left side. So in case your Nightingale doesn't have the module, so cannot heal Blades, maybe use a Sarah instead of Hoshi. Also, if you have Virtuosa, she's really good because you can see enemies will idle here for pretty long, and Virtuosa will slowly increase their necrosis damage bar. So with the necrosis you can deal tons of damage, so just in here. Instead of a Suzerain you just use a Virtuosa. Since she's limited, I'm not going to use her, but still she can deal like tons of damage, and because elemental damage ignores enemies' defense and resistance. Let's wait for the last enemies. Last 2 animal. And here we go. Really simple. Let's clear RSEX4 with the high-end AFK easy strategy. I will directly do it on the challenge mode, you can use the same strategy for the normal one. The squad we're going to use is basically this, with the Flag Pipe double Vanguard start up, then Golden Glow, Blades, Shining and Sarah. That's all we need, let's do this. Because on the challenge mode the condition is that the Vanguards, Guards and Defenders cost will be doubled, so we need a lot of Vanguards, Flag Vanguards to gain DP. Now, first of all, immediately deploy Mirror here to gain DP, just use the skill. Then you deploy Backpipe here to kill the first 3 enemies, since they are pretty tanky. Waiting to get the DP to deploy down Elysium, like here. And then just activate the skill, doesn't care if he gets a freeze or not. Once you did this, Golden Glow here, face on right side, keep get DP using Mirror. Okay, now you can retreat the Backpipe to deploy Blades here to charge the skill. Just use the skill one more time, here as well, Medic here face on right side, and in the end, when you have enough DP, Sarah here to block the enemies, and also to bait the Snowball. Now, if you can retreat the Elysium, if you want you can also retreat the Myrtle, but that's not necessary, so you can just start to AFK till the end now. Really simple stage once you set everything up. I wonder if my voice volume and the game volume is in good rate or not. Because if on the OBS I can see they're in the same level of volume. But whatever. Should be fine though. Also, I wonder how can a snowball dealing so much damage? They're fucking snowball. Like, a snowball! Bruh. They did like a half HP of my Sarah. Amazing. Must be snowball made of the eternal snow or something like that. Anyways, here we go. Really simple. Let's clear RS EX5 with the high-end AFK easy strategy. I will directly do the challenge mode. You can use the same strategy for the normal one. The squad is this one: Flag Vanguard, Madrock, Thorns, Nightingale, and any strong sniper. Let's do this. Really simple. First of all, immediately mirror here to take control of the furnace and get DP. After that, just deploy Thorns here, face on top side. Wait for DP. Deploy Nightingale here, face on right side. Activate the Thorns skill the first time. Now you have to save enough DP to deploy Madrock and the sniper together. So in this case is 47. So Exa here, face on top side, and then Madrock here, face on the top side as well. Let's wait the Thorns to charge the skill. Okay, here we go. If you want, you can take a Medic Defender and then swap Mirror with the Medic Defender as well. But it's not really necessary. After activating the Thorns second skill for the second time, you can just stay AFK till the end. Okay, last wave remain now. Alright, now just wait the Madrock to kill the two snipers. Gonna take a bit since Madrock will keep getting frozen. Okay, here we go. Really, really simple. Let's clear RS EX6 with the high-end AFK easy strategy, and we're directly doing the challenge mode. You can use the same strategy for the normal one, and there's a middle for this stage, which is wake up 5 of the animals, so this one, using the furnace. So just remember to light them, to wake up 5 of them, really simple. So let's just go. The squad we're going to use is Blaze, Golden Glow, Sarah, Shining, and Mizuki. On the challenge mode, their location will change, but I will still tell you where to deploy what, where to use the machine to wake them up. But basically, on the normal one, you just light up this one, and then this one. So lighting up these two, you will wake up 5 of them, completing the module, the middle. Well, on challenge mode, you can even don't wake them up because the challenge mode doesn't have the requirement, but still, you can still do that. So remember, this one and this one. Of course, not at the beginning. Wait a bit. So first of all, blaze here face on left side. After that, we just wait, deploy golden glow here face on top side. So later, we just light up this one, golden glow will keep it on, and then golden glow will be able to turn on this one. So now just wait for them to charge a bit of the skill, and then we can deploy our other operators. Now, shining here face on right side. When Blade's skill is almost full, we can light up that furnace. Now, Sega here face on any direction we want. We can light up here. So, one is already wake up. Second one also here, because we lighted up this furnace. So this one is wake up. And in the end, on the normal one, there are animals around this one. So lighting up this one, you will complete the 5 of them. Anyways, in the end, just deploy Mizuki here for extra DPS. Don't worry about the snowball because Sarah will be able to heal. Now wake up this one, and it's basically done. For the, how to say, for the normal one, the module requirement. Also, Golden Glow is really good there in the center because she with the skill is able to cover both lanes. And when the furnace on right side is off, Golden Glow can light it up. So Mizuki and the Sarah will not get freezed. Last 3 enemies are just the 3 animal, so nothing to worry about. Just wait them to wake up normally. And here we go. Really, really simple. Let's clear RS-EX7 with the high-end AFK easy strategy. I will directly do it on the challenge one. You can use this in strategy for the normal one. The operator we're going to use is Flag Vanguard, Lapland, Thorns, Blades, Nightingale, Eya, main Sarah second skill, and Eya. If you can, just bring more Vanguards because more DP you have at the beginning, better it will be. Anyways, first of all, immediately, Flag Vanguard here to gain DP, then Eya here face on left side, light up this furnace. We need to deploy Eya first because there's an enemy which will prioritize to attack operators on the right side of a furnace. And since we have 2 of them, they will attack the last one we deploy between the 2. So will be Thorns instead of Eya. Now, once you deploy this, just deploy Blaze here on top side, face on left side. Just use mirror skill, then deploy Lapland here, face on left side. If you had the module for Nightingale, Nightingale will be able to heal Eya, so that will not be a problem anymore. But still, try to deploy Thorns after Eya. Now, when you get enough DP, swap the Vanguard into Sarah as the last operator, and that's all we need for the stage. All you have to do is to wait and activate the Thorns skill 1 second time, and you can AFK till the end. This is basically the sniper I was talking about. They will spawn here, go to the middle, then go top side, and then spawn from here. Okay. Lapland's main job is to silence the enemy, the explosive enemies spawning from here, this one, because when they explode, they will do AoE earth damage and turn off the, if he's inside the range, a furnace. In this case it will be this one. But since Lapland will silence them, they will not do the explosion anymore. But even if they manage to turn off, I mean the explosion managed to turn off a furnace, don't worry, because Thorns will be able to light it up again. That's why Thorns are here. But if you have a Lapland there, she should be able to silence all of them, so not a really big problem. As you can see, when they explode, they will not turn off the bottom side furnace. Last few. And here we go. Really, really simple. Let's clear RS EX8 with the high-end easy strategy. I will directly do it on the challenge mode. You can use the same strategy for the normal one. Also remember that there is a middle, trimmed middle of this stage, which is, at least for a moment during the stage, light up all 5 furnaces. This is really simple. Now, the squad we're going to use is basically this one, using Flag Vanguard, Golden Glow, Mliner, Blades, Eya 3rd skill, Nightingale 3rd skill, and any strong medic. Here the best choice is Eya Alter, but since she's limited, I will just use Shining. Lumen can also work if you want. Then, at least for me, my DPS is more than enough. But for you, it's better if you bring more units, just like Heli Drops, Soldier, Nerl Alter, Texas Alter, Kirin Alter, and etc, etc. Like, also remember, I recommend you to bring one more medic, someone with a pretty high amount of HP, just like a Perfumer. Her job is not to heal, but only to conquer and keep one furnace on. That's the only job, so any ranged unit, you can even use April. April has a camouflage, so yeah, cannot even be targeted by enemies, but medic is best. Then, as I repeat, the rest of the slots just bring all the extra DPS to, in case your own DPS isn't enough. Just to do a few clears on the practice mode first. Anyways, I will explain slowly during the stage the mechanic of this stage. First of all, Flag Vanguard here to gain DP, just right above the furnace. Get DP and then use Shining to keep the furnace on. Now just wait for more DP and deploy Blades. Here, face on right side, as you can see, Blaze when getting the skill will be able to light up this furnace here. Now, just wait. You should be able to get enough. If you can't, just get the flag pipe. So add the backpipe and use backpipe to help kill, for example. For me it's enough because Blaze will be able to block for the enemy. And then just deploy Golden Glow here, face on left side. As you can see, Golden Glow with the skill will be able to cover this furnace. Now, Golden Glow will light up this one. Now, Liner here, face on right side. Get more DP and then deploy Nightingale right here, face on top side. Now just to keep going, get more DP. Okay, when this next one, so not now, when the next one enemy spawns, okay, this Magician here, when you see this Magician is attacking Liner, you can deploy Eya here. So to prepare the skill, 10 skill points is the lowest, so it's the best scenario. At least the people will not complain about the skill points of Eya. Now just to keep going, what you have to do is to light up this thingy when Eya's skill is basically almost ready. 78, 79, light it up. Then use Eya's skill to kill these enemies, because else this enemy will walk. And as you can see, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 furnaces on. Now the next one will be this one, and we can just light up with using Liner. And by doing this, we can get the trimmed middle for the normal one. Remember, to get the trimmed middle, you need to complete on the normal stage, not a challenge mode. Keep this in mind. Okay, so activate. Now you can see the boss is using one auto attack below Golden Glow. When after the boss uses the auto attack here, with a bit more around now, activate Mliner skill. So Mliner will light up this furnace on bottom side. The boss will select this, use the skill, because the boss skill is basically after you kill the enemies on left side, just repeat Eya. The boss skill is basically every period of time will select the closest furnace and turn it off. The closest on furnace and turn it off during the first phase. During the second phase, it will become 2 furnaces instead of 1. So during the first phase, it's not a really big problem. Anyways, just let the boss turn off this one. If the boss selected this one, it's because you didn't light up this one in time using Liner. Even in that situation is fine. just use your stone to light this one back again, the one on top side. Or if you have Killing Exiato, the second skill of Killing Exiato can turn on one immediately. So just retreat Myrtle and use Killing Exiato here face on bottom side to light it up. Anyways, your main job is to kill the boss around this position here. So not too early, not too late. Just like here. The perfect scenario is to kill the boss here, on this tile. That's the best. But since it's a bit hard to manage the calculated damage between Golden Glow and the Mliner, just kill here. So by the timing of when I activated the skill, you should be able to do it. Or if you want, activate it a bit later, and then just use a heli drop to help kill the boss here. Anyways, even this case is fine. And the boss will slowly go down. And we will use the skill of turning off 2 of the machines, as you can see, furnaces, one here and one here. Is okay. Now Aya is ready, just deploy Aya here to charge the skill. Myrtle is ready, just deploy Myrtle here to keep this furnace on. Why I was saying that the lowest you kill but it will be, because by doing that the boss will use the skill of turning off the furnaces a bit later. Means you have more time between one skill and between the 2 skill activation you have more time to kill. Because the boss, every time he loses 25% of HP, so 1, 2, 3 times, will do a bombardment attack, and the bombardment attack damage is based on how many off furnaces there are on the field. By default is 1 bombardment. For each off, we'll add 1 more bombardment, so we'll deal tons of damage. Okay. Now just wait for the boss to come out. Once the boss spawns, immediately activate Aya's skill. After the boss auto attacks, deploy the medic here to conquer and keep this furnace on. So now we have 4 on. Your job is to reduce the boss HP by 25% without using Mliner. So just use a heli drop, Texas Alter, Yato Alter, Surge, whatever you want to reduce to 75% first. Now the boss will be immortal and use the skill. The boss is casting the skill, so around now, activate this one. So the boss will only do 1 bombardment instead of 2, because we let it up this. Boom. 1 is fine, we don't need to activate Nightingale skill. Now immediately activate Mliner skill, so we can reduce to 25%, as you can see. And here still we have all 5 on, don't need to worry about the bombardment damage. After the bombardment, activate Nightingale skill. Okay, you don't need... And now the boss will select this 2 because it's the 2 closest to turn off. And the boss will immediately cast another skill. So, just light up this one. The bottom side you can retreat Perfumer, no need to worry anymore. And as you can see we have 1 off and 1 off. So the boss will do 3 bombardments. But since we have Nightingale skill on, the operator will take a bit less damage. That's why we need the Nightingale 3rd skill. Also, if you want, you could deploy a ranger unit here, so bring another ranger unit to keep this one on. So we have 4. So the boss will do only 2 bombardments. You have a lot of way to make the stage easier, just to see your available operators, etc, etc. I'm trying to use as less operator possible, is to min-max, so at least you have more slots to choose. As you can see, the damage is perfect. You need to activate 1 more time Mliner skill to finish the job. You can retreat Myrtle, no need anymore. Also, you saw before that my Shining was dying, right? Almost dead, because the boss did 3 bombardments. A way to avoid it, as I repeat, is just to deploy someone here, after you lighted up this one for the first time and during the second phase, and then just keep an operator here to keep it on. Maybe you can deploy the operator right before the thing is almost finished, or just use a Killing Exiato to light it up, if you have, because the cooldown for this thing is 30 seconds, so it's really long, as you can see. And we used it to light up this one, since it's the most important. And this one was off, because the boss used the skill on the stew. Anyways, last enemy. We have to kill. Just wait a bit. And here we go. It's actually pretty simple if you understand how the boss mechanic work and the stage mechanic. So that's it. Hope this video helped you to complete it, and see you in the next one. Bye!